Employee recognition programs exist to appreciate workers and make them feel valued by their peers and managers. They provide the framework for employers to reward employees for a job well done. Gordon Green, Chief Strategy Officer of Rideau Recognition and expert on employee recognition, explains how to run a successful recognition program, the psychological impact on the employees, and how these are beneficial to corporate performance as well.
I think most companies that have recognition programs have a dilemma. Gallup and World at Work have done surveys over multiple times showing that 90% of companies today have some sort of recognition program in play. However, those same employees within those organizations, 65% of them still say they don't feel recognized, they don't feel engaged. The real fact is that it's not the programs at all that recognize people. They're just the tools, they're just a trellis to the rose bush. And the real recognition is a human transaction. Recognition programs do, especially if they're online, capture a lot of interesting data about the recognition touch points between individuals and the kind of relationship that's going on. Now, once you capture that and look at that, you might see that a lot of people are using the program, but we go out and survey the actual employees on a pulse basis, on a quarterly basis, and get their sentiments, their perceptions of how they feel about the recognition, the impact it's having. By correlating those two and correlating against the actual KPIs, whether that's a productivity measurement like a customer service stat or a sales stat or safety, something concrete like that, or whether it's against engagement scores or other sentiments within the organization, we can correlate that every time someone gets recognized, how much that's going to really affect that organization's KPI, and really start putting an ROI, a dollar ROI, to the effect of recognition when it's done well within an organization. Some people go into work day after day, their boss doesn't recognize them, doesn't say anything to them, doesn't acknowledge good or bad work from them. And that slowly over time builds up a tension within them that causes them really a lot of emotional and mental stress, leading to, of course, people taking time off of work, and the expense to industry is huge. The expense to our healthcare system is huge. One of the things that most people in human resources and recognition have known for years is that recognition, that ability to make someone feel valued, of communicating appreciation well, so that it's emotionally impactful and lasting for the employee, that's a learned behavior. Companies with programs know instinctively, and certainly the stats show, that programs don't deliver that human recognition. Programs are the structure.
It's important to note that employers can't rely on the programs solely for results, because a successful recognition program relies on a human transaction rather than a systemic transaction that just goes through the motions. The appreciation must be genuine. For Canadian HR Reporter, I'm Alexia Capralos.